Welcome back, everyone. I hope you can hear me well. We got 36 people watching right now who joined me for, basically the stream to continue this evening here. We only have the voting left. I hope you've enjoyed watching 1982 with me and with everyone else here. It was it was a little bit of a rough one. I think massive highs, massive lows, in my opinion. But if you disagree, you disagree. But I kind of enjoyed 81 a little bit more, and 80 as well. But we've gone through 82. We're gonna check the voting. We're gonna see what song is gonna end up winning our watch along. Basically, I think that maybe I have an idea of what song will be the winner, but everyone can always get surprised. I'm also expecting a few people to just 12 a certain song because I didn't like it, because that always seems to happen. maybe I'm thinking about it too much. Maybe that's not gonna happen at all. But we'll see. I'm expecting all kinds of things. I'm gonna make myself a bit smaller here and put myself up in the corner as always. And I'm gonna actually share something with you that is kinda. How does Blanca pronounce it? Crazy, crazy. I don't know how she says it, but crazy anyway. It's kind of crazy. Why doesn't anything come up? Come on. What's going on? Oh my god, what's going on? Why is nothing visible? Oh, come on. Okay. I don't know why this is not working. I'm terribly sorry, everyone. Everything should be working. I got the screen up here. I got Streamlabs working, screen capture. It's on. Why does stuff like this happen? Okay, that works. And this doesn't. Oh, there we go. Okay. I don't know why it doesn't work, but now it does apparently. So here we go. Okay. Yeah, okay. That looks kind of good. Maybe. Let's see. I'll actually show you something here. We have 100 voters. We've had around 70, like above 70 on the other two, like both in 1980 and 1981. We got 100 this time. So yeah, more excitement for 1982. Maybe just that more people have time on the weekend to do a watch along. So yeah, we got 100 voters. It's gonna be a longer voting because of that, of course. So I think we should just get right into it. Even though 48 people are watching right now, and 100 people voted, which is kind of sad. I want everyone who. In the ideal world, it would be nice if everyone who voted will still stick around for the results, but that's obviously not the case. I think I've prepared everything. Obviously, we also have the issue of maybe sometimes people vote for basically just the running order. So I kind of try to memorize it. So if someone gives Portugal 12, Luxembourg 10, Norway 8, UK 7, Turkey 6. Okay, I think that should be enough to kind of memorize. If any of you recognize, like, oh my god, wait, that looks very suspicious, let me know in case I miss it, because we're deleting all kinds of votes like that. I'm tired of having to do it, but of course it is what it is. Obviously, if anyone wants to check that their votes haven't come in twice, I tried taking a quick look. Now we have 102 because of all of a sudden. I couldn't really recognize if any name popped up twice, but if you see your name twice, then let me know, because then we're gonna delete one of them. I think everything's as it should be. I don't recognize any names appearing twice regardless, so yeah. I hope everything's been done accordingly. I'm gonna make sure that I have the chat up on my phone before we get going, because that could be of convenience, basically. Terribly sorry about this. Just give me a few. There we go. Alright, chat up. 50 people watching. We're gonna watch the voting now. 102 voters. Yep, stuck on 102. The scoreboard is visible. Let's go. Let's zoom it in a little bit, actually. No, that's too much. That's perfect. Okay, Ivanik, you're the first one to vote today. So let's see what Ivanik has voted for. Here are the first few songs, getting their first few points. And it's an... it's not a... Okay. A very unexpected start. Thank you, Ivanik. Alright, we're moving on to Bure 1982 edition. And these are the first few points coming in there. We got 8 for Germany, 10 for Spain, and the 12 to Cyprus. So Cyprus takes the lead after 2 voters, basically. And next one is Adrian to vote from Sweden. First few points coming in there. Only UK and Sweden still on 0 here. We get 8 for Yugoslavia, 10 for Portugal, and the 12 to Spain. So Spain up towards the top now. Spain, Cyprus, and Portugal very close to each other. Germany just slightly behind. Canary Simru is the next one to vote, and these are the first few points coming in there. We have 8 for Spain, so back up in the lead. 10 for the United Kingdom, that's a big point to get as your first ones. And the 12 goes to Israel. Yeah, I was wondering when Israel was going to start racking up the points, and there came the 12. So Israel up into 5th. And the top 5, a few points ahead of the rest at the moment. Liz is the next one to vote. I need to adjust my seat a little bit. Something like that, maybe. 8 points for Cyprus. 10 for Israel, and the 12 goes to Spain. Spain up into a pretty, well, it's not a comfortable lead, but it's in the lead, that's for sure. Sweden still on 0 points. Syed, next one to vote. And Sweden got 1 point. So now every country has at least got a point, which is wonderful to see. 8 points for Spain there. 10 for Germany. And the 12 goes to Cyprus. We got a pretty distinct top 5 at the moment. It's honestly kind of the songs that I expected to be towards the top, but yeah, I mean, we got so many people left to vote, so we'll see where everything pans out at the end. Thomas is the next one to vote from Chile. We got 8 points for Israel, 10 for Spain, and the 12 goes to Norway. So Norway closes in a little bit there on the top 5. In 6th at the moment, ahead of Turkey. In 7th, Switzerland in 8th, and Finland in 9th. Denmark closing the top 10 at the moment. Genghis Khan. 8 points for UK there. Moves it up into the top half. 10 for Finland. Moves that up into the top half. And the 12 goes to Austria. Okay, okie dokie. Nothing for Germany. Well, Genghis Khan was not a man for peace, that's for sure. Didn't like the Frieden. He liked Sundays though, apparently. Addy Star, first few points there. A lot of them on the right side so far. 8 points for Norway. 10 for Germany. And the 12 to Israel. So closes in a little bit there at the top. Portugasque is the next one to give some points. We got some points all over the top there. Sweden and Luxembourg. It's very close there for the bottom spots. A lot of movement happening by just a few points. 10 points for Israel there. Up into the lead it goes for the moment. And Germany gets the 12, which puts it in striking distance of the top. Styro or Styro from Moldova. First few points coming in there. Cyprus currently in the lead, but Israel takes it back with an 8. 10 for Spain. And the 12 to Germany. So we have 4 countries who are definitely on their own at the moment. But a lot can change, of course. Kevin is the next one. We still have 90 people to vote. So, yeah, that says a lot. Oh my, Netherlands currently in last. What do... We need to change that. We need to fix that. Israel gets a 10 there, so it's in the lead. And the 12 to Germany. So only 1 point separating the top two now. I'm Zachary Herbert Wallace. I'd like you to take a look at my votes. I accidentally voted 3 times. Please just only count my final. Okay, sorry, Hoofy. I'm gonna pause. Give me a second. Have you actually voted 3 times? Hey, let me actually check. Zachary Herbert Wallace. I don't recognize seeing your name 3 times. Okay, I've seen it once down here. Okay, yeah, you've actually voted a bunch of times, yep. I think you only voted twice. Nope, you actually voted 3 times, yep. Alright, we're deleting those. We're gonna restart. I'm gonna restart. 13 voters in, okay. Okay, got it. There we go, we're back. And I've just gotta basically catch up. We were on voter number 13. Okay. Let's go. We're back at it. Hoofy, next one to vote. Here are the first few points. We get, I'm actually going to speed this up a little bit. 8 points for Germany, so first time Germany goes up into the lead. 10 for Spain, and the 12 to Portugal. Nothing for Cyprus there. Yeah, I did exactly that WLGT TV channel. I did exactly that. I saved your last one, don't worry. Rimolader Rasmus, next one to vote. Netherlands got 1 and Belgium got 2, and then a lot of points on the left side. Cyprus with a 10 and the 12 to Chora. Wonderful. Wonderful. I like that one. I do. LG Among Us is the next one to vote here. First few points there. A lot of points on the right side of the scoreboard here. We have 8 points for Turkey, 10 for Denmark, which puts it very high, or well, compared to where it was, and a 12 to Finland. Okay, a lot of songs at the top getting blanked there. 5 out of the top 6 getting blanked. Very interesting. Someone will not agree a lot with the overarching results, it seems. Jeffrey is the next one to vote. 7 big points for Netherlands there, which puts it, well, not lost anymore. 8 for Germany, 10 for Denmark, and the 12 to Spain. So Spain back up into the lead. Israel getting nothing, Portugal getting nothing there. So, yeah, Spain moves up into the lead now. Moro, or Moro. First few points coming in there. Sontag is getting love. It's getting love. 8 points for Spain there. 10 for Germany. And the 12 to Israel. There we go. We got 3 points separating the top 3. Jeffrey, well, okay. Can we never have... What's going on, Jeffrey? These are not my votes. Groot, these are randomized for some reason. It is what it is. I can't be bothered to change it again. It seems like a very flawed system of doing it like this, but I don't know how else to do it. Empo is the next one to vote anyway. We're just going to keep going. Israel gets 10 here, and the 12 to Portugal. Nothing for Germany there. Wow. We gave Yugoslavia points, but nothing to Germany. Okay. Le Zero. Next up to vote. First few points coming in there. We got 8 for Israel. 10 for Germany. And the 12 goes to Spain. So Spain back up into the lead now at the moment. And the next one to vote is Tom. Voter number 20, so we're a fifth through, basically, after this one. First few points coming in there. 8 points to Sweden there. 10 for Israel. Something at the top is going to get blanked. Question is what? Spain getting blanked. Germany gets the 12. So 5 points separating the top 3 now again. Taylor returning era. Okay. First points coming in here. And we get 8 for... I'm actually going to bump up the speed on this. 8 to Switzerland. 10 for Israel. And the 12 to Germany. So Germany back up into second. It's definitely looking like a 3-horse race, but as I said, we're only a fifth through. Sovgot, I will after the voting is done. Promises. Some points for the Scandinavian countries all over here, except for Finland so far. Oh, there we go. Finland gets the 10. And the 12 goes to Germany. So Germany up into the lead now by 1 point. Asterios, only objective top 4. Well, this is going to be interesting to see what that is. Portugal's in it apparently. Turkey moves up into 6th there. Germany gets 8. Israel gets 10, so Israel up into 1st again by 1 point. And Spain gets the 12. Well, yeah, your top 4 seems to align very much with what others put up there. Finland is Scandinavia. I'm sorry, Nordic. Whatever. You understand me. I can't think at this time of the day. Finland used to be Swedish anyway, so. Henny, 10 points for Israel. And 12 to Germany. 1 point ahead again. They're just exchanging, 1 point here, 1 point there. They're just moving around. HRL from Israel. First 3 points coming in there. We have 8 points for Portugal. 10 for Cyprus. And the 12 goes to Israel. So Israel 4 points ahead now. Israel 4 points ahead. Groot's grandma. Alright. Not sure what my actual grandma would have actually voted for in this year. Probably Germany. Probably, yeah, I think she likes that one. 8 points for United Kingdom. 10 for Cyprus. And the 12 goes to Israel. She would not have given 12 points to Israel in real life, but this grandma does. Silslitz, nice little. You don't call them palindromes when it's about letters, right? I don't know what you call them. It's the same thing back and forth. But regardless, we got 10 points for Portugal. Where's the 12 landing? To something that's not at the top. Okay. Push. Okay, Jeffrey, next to vote. Jeffrey, I think these are your votes then, maybe. I don't think... maybe it wasn't you who voted earlier. 8 points to Turkey there. 10 for Spain. And the 12 goes to Israel. So Israel pulling a little bit away now. 13 points ahead at the moment. Epsilon, next one to vote. And here are the first points coming in there. We get 8 for the UK, 10 for Cyprus, and the 12 to Denmark. That's an interesting one. Okay, Denmark gets a 12, puts it ahead of Austria at least, so thank you for that. Akies Baeza. A lot of points on the right side of the board here. Stuff at the top is going to get blanked. Spain gets 8, 10 for Israel, and the 12 to Germany. It's definitely like those 3 are getting points from everyone pretty much. So yeah, Cyprus and Portugal obviously doing quite well as well. Turkey over 100 has to be mentioned, I think. Rose from Latvia is the next one to vote. The first few points are in there. Germany gets 8, 10 for Israel. Where's the 12 landing? Where's the 12 landing? Goes to Cyprus. Cyprus pulls away a little bit from Portugal. And the next one to vote is Seru from Austria. Gives a solid 4 points to your own country there. 8 points to Spain. 10 for Israel. And where does the 12 go? It goes to Germany. Germany 13 points behind Israel right now. I don't think so, Jere. I haven't seen... I don't think so. I don't think you voted yet. Sasha is the next to vote. Ireland moves ahead of Netherlands there. Some movement at the bottom. 8 points to Spain. 10 for Israel. And the 12 goes to Ein bisschen Frieden. 11 points separating the top two now. We're still only on voter number 34 out of 100. So J. Carteles or Sarteles? I don't know. I'm just guessing. Switzerland moved to the top half because of those. 10 points to Cyprus there. And the 12 to Israel. Israel pulling the gap a little bit. It's Israel's to lose at the moment. Toipa Cat next to vote. Israel gets 6 there, so maybe if Germany gets something big, we can close it up a little bit again. 8 points to Norway. 10 for Spain. And the 12 to Germany. So 10 points now between the top two. It's closing in a little bit. Voter number 36, Herr Crazy. And these are the first few points coming in there. Netherlands making moves again now. Will Groot's voice last the course? Absolutely no way. 10 points for Cyprus. And where's the 12 going? To Germany. So Spain getting nothing there this time around. 4 points between Israel and Germany as Cecilia joins the voting. And these are the first few points coming in there. We get 8 for Spain. 10 for Israel. And the 12 to Germany. Those three have gotten the top 3 points a record amount of times, I think. Like from our voting sessions so far, I don't think so many people have been in agreement of the top 3 as this one. Because those 3 have gotten the big 3 points a lot of times, gotta say. Kane 78, 8 points to Israel there. 10 for Cyprus. And the 12 to Germany. So Germany now up into the lead by 2 points. It's going back and forth, you know. Israel had a lead of like 22 points, but now it's, you know, it's gone. Again. Just moves back and forth. Famous singer. 8 points for Germany. See, if Israel gets the 12, it shifts again, you know. But the 12 could also go to Luxembourg, you know. But no, it goes to Israel. So Israel back up into the lead. And next up is Jere. Now it's your time if you're still in the chat, so you can be aware of that. Some points for the songs on the right side there. 8 points to Cyprus. 10 for Germany. And the 12 to Israel. So Israel pulling away by, well, 2 more points. It's very close at the top. Spain has dropped off a little bit. Cyprus has actually caught up to Spain. I didn't even realize. I have no idea is the next to vote. 8 points for Israel. 10 for Spain. Is the 12 going to Germany? It is indeed. Those 3 getting the top 3 points again. And Germany and Israel are now tied for the lead. Una voce per San Marino enjoyer. Well, lovely to hear. Israel getting 5, so if Germany gets something big, we have a shift for the lead again. 8 for Spain. 10 for Germany. There it is. And the 12 to Cyprus. Cyprus is, you know, it's close to Spain. It's close to Spain. Alipan, my votes are a hot mess. Well, I'm sure you... Yeah, you also voted for mess. Of course you did. Let's see the top 3. 8 points to Denmark. Very interesting. Okay. That came out of nowhere. Luxembourg still in last after that 10 points. And 12 for Germany. pulling away a little bit more. Harrogate's non-existing tourist office from San Marino, of course. Here are some movements at the bottom there. We have 8 points for Cyprus, 10 for Portugal, and the 12 to Spain. So Spain pulls away a little bit again from Cyprus behind. Quite far up ahead to the top though. And now it's time for Groot to vote. Here you can see the first few points. Very much in alignment with the current standings, I'd say. I had to give some support for my entertaining dude from the Netherlands, of course. But Israel is the 12 from yours truly. And the next one up is No Name from Estonia. We're almost halfway through. First few points coming in there. We have 8 for Portugal, 10 for Spain. Where's the 12 landing? Finland gets it. So Finland up to the top half. Very close to Switzerland actually for 8th place there. Alex ESC Romania, who's gone to bed I think, but I'm happy you decided to vote. Here are the first few points from him. 8 points for Cyprus, 10 for Israel, and the 12. I saw in the chat he liked Spain. Yep, there we go. Spain gets the 12. Still 58 points up for Spain to make up, but it's not impossible, you know. We're almost only halfway through, so Tommy from Norway is the next to vote. Voting for the Nordic countries here, excluding Finland so far. 10 points for Cyprus. And the 12 goes to Ambition Frieden, so a little bit of a further gap being extended there. Gluse Mars from Portugal is the next one. We're almost halfway through, as I've said probably a million times now. Sweden moves up into the top half, ahead of Finland. 8 points for Israel, 10 for Germany, and 12 to Norway, who moves ahead of Turkey there for that's actually 6th place, yeah. Norway and Turkey fighting for 6th place. Pontus Jansson, okay, welcome to the voting. We have 8 points for Switzerland there, 10 for Norway. Where's the 12 going? 12 goes to Germany. Germany's pulling away a little bit now. Germany is pulling away. And of course that was the halfway mark, sorry. Luxembourg in last place, regardless of the 10 points that it received earlier. Only 1 point behind Yugoslavia though, in 17th. Netherlands in 16th on 31, only 1 point behind Ireland in 15th on 32. Then a gap up to Belgium, 19 points up to 14th place, Belgium 51. A further 11 points ahead of that is Sontag from Austria in 13th. Denmark in 12th on 90, so a pretty big gap there. And then all of the others have reached triple digits at least. So United Kingdom in 11th on 108, Finland in 10th, 111 points, and then Sweden in 9th on 118. Switzerland, what's that, 8th place on 132. Then Turkey in 7th, 149, and Norway currently taking the 6th spot, like the best of the rest, on 168. Then a pretty distinct top 5. Portugal is falling behind on it though. 269 points for Portugal, still 100 points down to 6th, so pretty comfortably in 5th. Cyprus in 4th, 323, and Spain in 3rd on 362. Then the two at the top, Israel in 2nd right now, 410, and Germany on 433 at the top. Amber from Australia is the next one to shake things up here, or just kind of let the standings be the way they are. It really seems like that, regardless of the big points for Austria. 12 points to Israel though, puts it a little bit closer to the top. Grumpy X Cat is the next to vote here. A chance for Israel to catch up to Germany here, it seems. We'll see if that also happens. 10 points for Portugal there. And the 12 goes to Israel. So 13 points between those two now. It's getting closer. Sebastian from the United States of America. There are the first few points. Netherlands moving ahead of Ireland. 8 points for Spain, 10 for Germany, and the 12 to Israel. The excitement, am I right? It's getting closer. It's shifting all the time. E from Ecuador is the next one to vote. Voter number 54. First points coming in there. UK moves ahead of Finland for 10th. 8 points for Israel, so it's catching up by 1 more point there. 10 for Portugal, and the 12 goes to Spain. So Spain catching up a little bit. I think, well, I mean, it's too early to tell, but Spain it's pretty far behind, but a lot can change. Elendil from Yugoslavia is the next to vote. Finland back up ahead of UK again. 8 points for Germany, 10 for Israel. It's definitely on. Spain gets another 12. Spain's in it as well, you know. I think Luxembourg's out of it, though. I gotta be honest. Pipa from Portugal gives 3 points to Luxembourg, so now in penultimate place, basically. 8 points for Portugal, 10 for Germany, and the 12 goes to Cyprus. 11 points separating the top two again. Germany outscored Israel a little bit there. Eclectic Learner is back. I always like saying that, like eclectic. It's such an eclectic word. Wonderful to say, right? We got 10 points for Israel here. Something at the top is getting blanked. It's not going to be Germany though. Spain got blanked. 12 points for Germany. This is probably the clearest top 5 we ever had, and for a very good reason. Yeah, I'd probably agree on that one. It's a massive difference between the top 5 and the rest. Liechtenstein. Finland gets 5 there to put it ahead of the UK again. 8 points for Cyprus. 10 for Spain. And 12 to Germany again. Germany pulling away a bit again. Almost 20 points ahead now. Almost 20 points ahead. Gonzalo next to vote. First few points coming in there. Israel catches up with 1 point on Germany. 8 for Turkey there. 10 for Portugal. And the 12 to Cyprus. 12 to Cyprus. Switzerland and Sweden have actually caught up to mainly Turkey quite a lot, actually. Sanomi Sespa, yeah. First few points coming in there. 8 points for Cyprus. 10 for Israel. And the 12 to Germany. So 20 points now. 20 points there between those. Romance Linguist from Scotland. Denmark cracks into the 100 point mark, or well, like reaches over it, or whatever you say. 8 points for Israel. Spain only got 1 there, I just realized. 10 for Portugal. And the 12 to Einbischen Frieden. 24 points ahead now. That's 2 12s, unless you don't know how to do math. Taya, next one to vote. 7 points for Israel there. Belgium moves ahead of Austria there, which is, well, anyone who moves ahead of Austria is doing a good job. Where does the 12 land? Goes to Spain. Spain almost 100 points behind the lead, but we'll see if that's going to change. Amy from the UK is the next to vote. Israel gets 7, Spain gets 2. Points for both of the bottom 2 songs as well. 8 points for Cyprus. 10 for Norway. And 12 to Germany. Alipan, if you are asking me this question, definitely Austria. Philippa, Portugal, or from Portugal, I should say. I'm losing my words now. It's getting late. We got 8 points for Cyprus. 10 for Sweden. Sweden moves ahead of Switzerland there now. Only 1 point behind Turkey. Turkey's dropped off, you know. Germany gets the 12 though. 37 points separating the top 2 now, so It's getting bigger. How did Luxembourg come in 6th? What? Well, it's not going to do that in this voting. We can tell that much for sure. It's only got 32 points right now. 10 points for Finland there. And the 12 goes to Israel. So Israel catching up a little bit on Germany, but it's pretty far behind still. And the next one is Sir Drake from Germany. Duplicating names. Was it someone who's voted twice, or what do you mean? Let's see where the top points go here. Germany gets 10, and the 12. Spain, nothing for Israel there. Nothing for Israel there, making the gap a little bit bigger. Sintra Lover, 1 point for Yugoslavia down there at the bottom. I have 8 points for Cyprus, 10 for Germany, and then 12 to Israel, which definitely needed that to really, like, what's it called? Keep in touch with the lead. Not ein bisschen Friedan Jaden. Oh, okay. A lot of points on the right side of the scoreboard here. Switzerland moves ahead of Turkey there I see as well. 8 points for Israel, 10 for Ireland, and the 12 for the United Kingdom. Very unexpected votes. A lot of them landed on the right side of the scoreboard there. No clever name. That's been the story of this person throughout the entire, like all of the votings we've done, I think. There's always been no clever name. 10 points for Israel there, and where does the 12 land? Goes to Germany. Spain has fallen quite a bit behind now. Cyprus only 30 points behind it. Tugravuseteru, okay. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Sorry, I'm not very well educated, it seems. Turkey and Sweden both moving ahead of Switzerland there. 8 points for Spain, 10 for Israel. Where does the 12 go? Cyprus gets it. Cyprus is closing in, you know. Well, only on Spain. It's not going to catch the other two. Grud, are you currently in Sweden? Yes, I am. What time is it? It's just past midnight. Charlie from the UK. 8 points for Spain. 10 points for Germany. Is it the standard top 3 again? Yeah, it is. 12 points for Israel. 12 points for Israel. Who's next? Breda Bella. First points coming in there. Yugoslavia has broken into the 30 mark. 8 points for Spain. Is it going to be the big 3 again? Israel gets the 10. And Germany gets the 12. Here we go. Big 3 again. Mimikat's festive contrast has apparently changed country, I think. Usually from Andorra. I'm not so sure. Yugoslavia moves ahead of Luxembourg now. Okay, for a last place. 10 points for Cyprus. And the 12 goes to Germany. Germany 28 points ahead. Still have almost 30 voters to go, and Isabel Umadamanya is the first one of those. I have no idea how you're pronouncing that, but, well, Isabel, I can say that much. 8 points for Cyprus, 10 for Israel, and the 12 to Germany. 30 points separating them again. Germany has had like a pretty steady gap, like around their 20-30 points now for a while. Let's see if that will change. Luck may change that, who knows. Germany gets 8 though. Spain gets the 10. Will Israel get the 12? Israel does get the 12. I mean, these 3, they're getting points from almost everyone. I mean, Spain's been blanked a few times, and Germany too, to be honest. How many times have Israel been blanked? Not many. Not many. We'll never mention a festa again. Well, you just did. Sweden moves ahead of Switzerland there. There's absolutely a battle going on for 7th place. Pretty massive one, honestly. 12 goes to Germany. Spain getting blanked again. Cyprus only 16 points behind Spain. Valespir next to vote. First few points coming in there. And Turkey and Switzerland switch places again. 8 for Cyprus, 10 for Spain. Something at the top is getting blanked. Israel's getting blanked. Germany gets the 12. It's running away now. Might run away too much now. Still have 23 voters to go, and Felipe is the first one of those. And there are the first 2 points. Belgium is closing in on the 100 mark as well. 8 for Cyprus, 10 for Israel, and the 12 to Germany. 44 points now. Oof. It's getting a big gap. It's becoming a big gap. Magda Rakosi or something. Yugoslavia pulling away from Luxembourg now. Gotta be said. Luxembourg definitely not finishing in 6th in this voting, we can say that much. Denmark gets a big 10 there. And something at the top is getting blanked. Germany getting blanked this time. Israel gets the 12. Who's next up? Antipodian Eurofan from New Zealand. Alright. First 2 points there. 8 points for Cyprus. Something at the top is getting blanked again. Israel gets the 10. And the 12 goes to Germany. So Spain getting blanked again. Spain's gotten blanked by a lot of people. A lot of people. Harrogate is actually quite nice. I believe you. It's just fun and games slandering it, I guess. That interval act, though, was absolutely dreadful. We gotta be honest. 10 points for Portugal there. And where does the 12 go? Does it go to Germany? It does indeed. 40 points again, separating the top 2. Disco Daz. Is that about the teenage life? Daz? His name was Daz, wasn't it? Maybe he likes disco. What do I know? Apparently likes Sontag, though. 10 points for Israel, which puts it a bit closer. And the 12 goes to Turkey. Turkey is actually fallen behind quite a lot from Sweden there, but needed that 12 to really catch up again. Oh my god, is it gonna look like that? Okay, so even if you name your song title, it's gonna make the darker shade. Okay, so Sontag is voting now from Austria. I guess we know where this 12 is landing. Oh, to Spain apparently. Okay, I just expected someone named Sontag to give 12 points to Austria, but no, nothing for Austria there. 12 points to Spain. Andy Neaus Umadamanya. Okay. 8 points for Portugal. 10 for Israel. And the 12 goes to Cyprus. When did that happen? 21 points separating the top 2 now. When did that happen? I didn't even realize. Steve, next to vote. First few points coming in there. A lot of them on the right side of the scoreboard. We got 8 for Israel. 10 for Sweden. And the 12 to Germany. Spain getting nothing again there. Spain only 7 points ahead of Cyprus now. Spain's been like so comfortable in 3rd, and now it could lose it very easily, you know. Voting for this is an impossible task. All right. Well, Cyprus is now up into the top 3. Portugal gets the 10, and the 12 goes to Germany. So Spain has lost its spot in the top 3 for the first time in what seems like forever, really. Dodo is the next to vote. 14 people left. Spain back up into the top 3 with that 7. But of course Cyprus can still get something big here. 8 for Norway though. 10 for Israel. And the 12 goes to Germany. So Cyprus got nothing there. Darren, you are Disco Daz. Daz is short for Darren, and I'm a big fan of 70s disco music and ESC. Nice to have you here, Darren. I didn't know. I should try and remember that you're the Daz, the Disco Daz, when you vote. Here is Zachary Herbert Wallace's actual voting then, the final one, and the 12 goes to Ireland, which was kind of unexpected. Gives it 2 spots though, puts it up into 15th. Buru Buru from Brunei. First 3 points going in there. Belgium gets some big ones. 8 for Switzerland. 10 for Israel, and the 12 goes to Spain. Alright. Yuki Ayu from the Philippines. A lot of points on the right side of the scoreboard there. Sontag is very close to 100 here. Spain gets 8, 10 for Portugal. Where does the 12 go? It goes to Germany. I think Germany's got it, you know. We only have 10 people left to vote. But it's not over till it's over. Mene from Denmark next to vote. First few points coming in there. Israel gets a few more than Germany, but it's not really that many. 8 points to Turkey there. 10 for Portugal. And the 12 to Spain. Spain's getting 12s, you know. This feeling is Lord. Yes, indeed. This feeling is Lord. Okay. 8 points for Israel. Where does the 10 go? To Spain. And the 12 to Germany again. Is it over? It might be over, you know. It's not mathematically over, but it's looking like a... It's a distance now. Turtle from America. Let's see what you end up affecting in the voting here. 8 for Turkey. 10 for Germany. Israel needs this 12 to be in it still. Israel gets the 12, but I mean 37 points, that's a lot. That's a lot. Well, I have no idea I'm supposed to pronounce that, but I can say that it's a person who apparently is from Bhutan. And Austria has now broken into the 100s. Lovely for them. Spain gets 8, Israel gets 10, is Germany getting the 12? Yeah, you can just look at this person, like the top 5, it's spot on the same as the standings. Just another penguin. First points coming in there. Israel only getting 6. I mean, it's gotta be over now. It's over, I think. Sweden gets 8. 10 for Portugal. If Germany gets the 12, it's over. If Germany gets the 12, it's over. Yeah, it has to be over now. 45 points on 5 voters. It's not happening for Israel. Germany's got this one. Germany's gonna have 2 wins. Jacob from Malta, 7 points for Israel. 8 for Sweden. 10 for Belgium. And the 12 to Germany. Yeah, 50 points now. It's done. Done. Zuna from Finland. 4 voters to go. Let's see what battles we have. Do we have any? I mean, there's obviously a battle for like 6th. And a bit down there. 8 points for Turkey there. 10 for Israel. And the 12 goes to Germany again. Yugoslavia and Netherlands can absolutely change, but they never get points from anyone, so it's a bit of a shot of a far, what do you call it, like a far cry? I don't know. Mihailo, let's see what you voted for. Something at the top is getting blanked. 8 for Cyprus. 10 for Israel. And the 12 goes to Germany. Next up, Jens from Sweden. Oh yeah, Kevin, Belgium also has... yeah, Belgium and Denmark can still swap as well. That's true. That's true. I guess that's the only thing that can still change. 10 points for Switzerland there. Now Switzerland's not catching Turkey. Denmark gets the 12 there. Now Belgium is not catching Denmark because Denmark got a 12. Only thing that can change now is between Yugoslavia and Netherlands. So let's see. Cosmic Summers. Will you change the outcome? You will! Netherlands gets 4 points. Unless Yugoslavia gets a big point here. But you actually changed the outcome on the final vote. For 1 place. At the very bottom. Final 12 points goes to Portugal. A lot of the songs at the top there getting blanked. But yeah. These are the final results. Everyone has voted. 100 voters on the dot. And, well, Luxembourg finished dead last, let's say that much. 39 points. Very far behind. Compare that to the actual 6th place it got. Yugoslavia finished in what is it, 17th on 62 points, 1 point behind Netherlands in 16th. And then Ireland was 15th on 82. Everything else reached 100 points at least. Austria was the last of those on 111 in 14th. Belgium finished 13th on 153. And Denmark in 12th, right? Yeah, on 170. And then everything else had 200 or above. Finland in 11th on 205. And UK finished in the top 10 this time, even though it's on the right side, but it was top 10. 227 points. A bit of a distance up to Switzerland in 9th, 264. 9 points behind Turkey on 273. And then Sweden finished in 7th on 283. And then Norway was 6th on 300, spot on 300. And then, well, basically there's a Mont Blanc or Mount Everest gap between the top 5 and the rest. Portugal 5th on 579. Cyprus in 4th on 618. Spain in 3rd on 649. Then a pretty big gap, honestly, to the top 2. Israel finished 2nd on 833. And Germany won this one, 889. Germany has basically finished 2nd, 1st, and 1st. Massive. Yeah, those are the results. I'm gonna add them to the wiki that I showed you earlier on. I'm gonna add the results tonight before I go to bed. Yeah, as you can see, you got the link to it right here. I should probably post it somewhere, but I'm not sure where. And it's still like really early work in progress, so I'm gonna work on it a little bit more. But if you want to check it out, you have the link. You can see it here. So yeah, those are the actual, or those are the final results for 82. Next stream, or next watch along, will obviously be for 1983. When that happens, don't know. It's gonna be in the next week. It's not gonna be tomorrow, I can tell you that much. But I haven't really decided on what day next week that it's happening. But yeah, we'll see. Simple as that. I will announce it so that you can prepare for if you want to join that. 1983 is a pretty good year, if I remember correctly. Magda asks, how far through the years will you do the watch-alongs? Like, the plan is to just do all of the years, but I mean that's a very ambitious project. For the moment, it's just we're gonna do it as long as there's an interest and as long as I have the time and energy to do it. And then, well, if I end up just feeling like no, I'm not doing this anymore, then I will just tell you that no, let's pause or something. Andy thinks 1983 is the best edition of the decade by far. I disagree. I think 1987, that's the one that I'm looking forward to. But 83 is good. 83 is good. And I think 84. No, 84 isn't really. I don't really remember. But yeah, 83 is good. 87 is the one that I'm really looking forward to. And of course, then I'm looking forward to 95. Well, 93, 95, 96, 97, 98. Those will be like, oh, God. Great times. I have no idea. It says I feel watching the contest might get problematic around the 2000s with copyright. Absolutely, but I think we can still watch them, and then I just have to delete the live streams afterwards. That's probably what I'll have to do. But I think we can still watch them. And if we can't, well, I guess I'll see you from jail basically when I'm sitting in there because of copyright infringements. So yeah. I don't think we have anything else to do. Oh wait, I haven't shown you the voting sheet. Obviously, like the top 3 got points from pretty much everyone. Spain got blanked by a few people, but yeah, I mean the top 3 got points from a lot of people. Like the top 5 were so ahead of everything else. Ireland got a cheeky little 12 there. Austria got 2 12s for some reason. No 12s for Belgium there, I see. But yeah. Oh wait, what's that? Switzerland finished in 9th and got no 12s. That's also interesting. Sweden finished in 7th and got no 12s. There's always interesting stuff you can find in here. But yeah, basically Germany landslided the amount of 12s, I think. Like it got, like here at the end, it just got 12 after 12 after 12. Really. Yeah, thank you for joining me. in this watch along and the voting. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you've had fun experiencing 1982 for, well, either the first time or for yet another time, wherever it is that applies to you. And I hope that you will join me in the watch along for 1983, which will happen next week. I can promise that it's gonna happen next week, but I can't promise any day. I will announce it. Take care of yourselves until then, and well, good night. At least in my case. If it's in the day for you, not good night, but have a good one, and bye bye.